Hi everyone. So today we discuss section 6.b, the varying payments. So today's quizzes are due on Friday at 11:59 p.m. Okay, so remember that we have the several formulas for amortization schedule. So remember that the BT represents the balance at time t after all payments. IT is interest rate paid at time t, and the PT is principal repaid at time t, and RT is the total repayment at time t. Then we have several important formulas. So first one, at first the principal repaid amount is total amount repaid minus interest repaid. The second formula is interest repaid at time t is annual effective interest rate times balance in the previous year. The third relationship, the formula, is balance at time t is previous balance minus principal repaid this year. So last time that we used these formulas for level payments, but even if payments are not level, these holds in general. Okay, so example. A loan of $10,000 at 10% effective interest is repaid by 3 payments. R1 5,000, R2 300, and R3 6,930. So determine amortization schedule. So at first the loan of $10,000 it says, so the balance at time 0 is $10,000. And repayment amounts are 5,300, 6,930. So here 5,000 and 300 and 6,930. Then recursively we can calculate the interest repaid and principal repaid and balance at time 1, 2, 3. So remember that the formulas that we need is IT is equal to interest rate times previous balance, and PT, principal repaid, is total payment minus interest paid, and balance at time t is previous balance minus principal repaid this year. So at first we want to calculate the I1, that is previous balance times interest rate, that is 10%. So 10% times $10,000, so that is $1,000. Then how about principal repaid? Total payment is 5,000 and interest is 1,000. So remaining amount is 5,000 minus 1,000, so $4,000. So now the balance at time 1 is $10,000 minus $4,000. So this is $6,000. Okay, so we repeat this to identify other quantities. $6,000 at 10%. So interest is $600. So here is $600. So total payment is $300, but the interest is $600. So actually the principal increases. So principal repaid is negative $300. So this kind of payment is possible, especially the financial crisis in 2008. Some loans have just interest more than the total repayment. So of course, the many people could not pay off the loan, and it causes the financial crisis. Okay, so principal has been increased by $300, so balance is $6,300. This is this 6,000 minus principal repaid. In the same manner, the 10% of interest on this balance is 630. So total payment is 6,930. So this minus this, so this is 6,300. Finally, the balance becomes 0. So note that the principal repaid totals $10,000. Interest repaid is $2,230, and total payment is $12,230. So here, I just want to mention again that the principal repaid may be negative, but still we don't have any problem to make amortization schedule. Okay, so next example. A loan with 5% effective interest is being repaid by a series of non-level payments. But we only have the partial information, so suppose that total repayment at 10th year is $3,000, interest is $2,015 out of this $3,000, and total repayment for the next year, 11th year, is $4,000. We want to determine P11 and I11. So given information, R10 is 3,000, R11 is 4,000, and I10 is 2015. So at first, this P1 is obtained by total minus interest repaid, so this is 985. To be exact, P of 10 is equal to R10 minus I10, so this is 985. And now we want to calculate the P11 and I11. And usually to calculate I11, we need balance at time 10, but actually we have a trick here. Okay, so think about the I11. I11 is I10 minus interest rate 0.05. This is interest rate times principal repaid last year. Why? Because, okay, so the balance at time 10 determines interest at time 10. Sorry, the balance at time 9 determines interest at time 10, and the balance at time 10 affect interest at time 11. And what's the change in balance? The change in balance is this P10. So actually the interest is interest for the 11th year is slightly less. Actually, this principal repaid times interest rate less than I10. So this is equal to 2015 minus 0.05 times 985, so 49.25. So this is 1965.75. So 1965.75. So that means the P11 is R11 minus I11, so 4,000 minus 1965.75, so this is 2034.25. So 2034.25. So in this way, we can calculate I11 and P11. So in general, IT is equal to I sub t minus 1 minus interest rate times P sub t minus 1, because interest paid at this year is decreased by interest rate times principal repaid compared to the last year. If you want to need more mathematical proof based on our formulas, at first the balance at t minus 1 is balance at t minus 2 minus principal repaid. So this means if we multiply I on both sides, I times pt minus 1 is equal to I times bt minus 2 minus I times pt minus 1. But actually, this means it is equal to it minus 1 minus I times pt minus 1. So always you can use this formula to identify the interest for the next year.